So UPI fraud right now is on the rise. Welcome to Backstage with Millionaires. I'm Caleb, your host. And in the first and second quarter of 2022, according to a recent UPI report, 1.4 lakh cases of fraud were recorded. So specifically, 62,350 fraud cases were recorded in the first quarter of 2022 and 84,145 in the second quarter. And that's 34% more than other cybercrimes like, for example, debit and credit card fraud or internet banking fraud. That being said, though, there is some positive news around UPI as well this week. SEBI has recently announced that shareholders of a company can pay processing fees for the company's IPO through UPI. So the NPCI had reached out to the market regulator for introducing UPI as a payment option for processing fees last year, and finally this got approved this year in 2022. Along with this choice, SEBI also decided that SCSBs and UPI apps will need to send SMS alerts to investors, and the SMS details will include the name of the IPO, application amount, and date on which the amount was blocked through the bank, online, or UPI channels. All right, next up in the news, Ola Electric is going to be setting up 100 showrooms across India, which is a huge change in strategy. Now, currently, as many of us know, the model that Ola Electric is following is the delivery model where people can order EVs online via the Ola app and then it's delivered to their doorstep. But now they've decided to shift this model and take an omni-channel approach. The company is calling these showrooms experience centers, and 100 of them will be opened up in the next 45 days. 20 of these experience centers have already been opened up, and Ola Electric is planning to open 190 more by March of 2023, making a total of 200. Also, one little piece of trivia here is that besides India, Ola Electric is also available in Nepal and also Italy. So Bhavesh Agrawal thinks that this step of opening physical showrooms is going to help the expansion of the company and will also enable customers to experience the offerings in a bigger way before deciding to make a purchase. All right, next up in the news, Dunzo is shutting down some of their dark stores in an effort to optimize costs. Recently, the startup said we shut down a few stores in peripheral areas with very low demand to drive operational efficiencies and optimize costs. Now, the reason why they're shutting down these dark stores is that their consolidated loss grew by 2x in the financial year of 2022. Specifically, their losses widened to $56 million while their operating revenue stood at just $6 million. All right, next up, some very exciting news for Karnataka's startup ecosystem specifically. 6 new high-tech cities are going to be built. Now, this was announced by Karnataka's chief minister during the 25th Bengaluru Tech Summit, but besides these new high-tech cities, the chief minister also announced the establishment of a startup park in Karnataka in the next 6 months. And reading between the lines here, it looks like the government wants more Bengalurus in the state. They want the need for technology and innovation to move beyond Bengaluru to other regions in Karnataka. All right, next up, at least 12 Indian startups have raised more than $1 million this week, with the total coming in at $273 million. So in the lead this week, we have one company in the content management space, Content Stack, and they raised 29% of all the funds, that's $80 million. And Content Stack is a Mumbai-based API content management platform that allows developers and content managers to create and manage content. Then we have fintech startups raising 26% of all the funds, that's $70 million. And the leaders here were Lentra. They raised $60 million. This is a Pune-based fintech platform that offers ready-to-use third-party APIs to various data sources that banks want. And then we also have iFinance raising $10 million. And this is a Gurugram-based finance company that provides business loans to micro and small businesses in northern India. Then we have one company in the edtech space, SimplyLearn, and they raised 16% of all the funds, that's $45 million. And SimplyLearn is a Bengaluru-based edtech company that provides education to working professionals on science, IT, software development, and many other technologies through online classrooms. And then finally, we have one startup in the medtech space, Beto, and they raised 13% of all the funds, that's $33 million. And Beto is an NCR-based company providing smart glucometers and monitoring devices that can easily monitor and get real-time information for blood sugar, blood pressure, and other health vitals. All right, that is all the startup news that I have for you guys this week. I really hope that you enjoyed the video and that you learned a lot from it. Big thanks now to all of our Backstage with Millionaires members, our unicorns, our decacorns, and our hectacorns. And big thanks to you for watching this video through to the end. All right, I will see you in the next one.